watching Skuff TV. Today on Skuff, we're checking in with the guys at Stab and another episode of Fly Me to the Moon. We get to talk to some of the top aerial surfers such as John John Florence, Burrow and Josh Kerr and find out their take on some of the craziest airs ever seen in a contest.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on.
Aerial surfing is super technical, and the judges, they're doing a really good job. It's a super hard job. It's all in the moment too, you know. It's like, how rad is it in the moment? Is it like, whoa? It's a tough, and it's almost like you need a full aerial specialist to really break it down and like, okay, well, what was that? Because sometimes they seem like they go, okay, we want to see a bottom turn. Then all of a sudden they judge like a mid-face alley-oop from the middle of the wave high. It's like, well, you told me 2 weeks ago or 3 months ago that you want to see a bottom turn into the lip. Well, then why are you giving this guy a 9.5 for middle of the wave, full rotation land onto the face?
They were so unsure on how to score airs. I got some scores for airs, I was like, wow, that was pretty high for that air, and then other ones I felt, that was sick, and then I get lowballed, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Then they went through the period like 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, how high you get scored for one maneuver, and now they're trying to scale that back. I feel like they're more confused than ever now because the airs that the guys are doing now are better than they ever have been, and they're so worthy of big scores, but they don't know how much to give it because they're so confused on how to balance it out with traditional surfing, and then you still want the sport to move forward, but there's such that balance. I mean, it's one of those ones where I don't think you're ever going to have like a clear lookout on it. It's going to be one of those misty situations for many, many years.
Kelly's couple of 10s that he scored doing airs are incredible because he didn't do anything else but one manoeuvre, and both times he scored 10s, and one was against me when in a very crucial heat where he needed it. Hurts to even talk about, but it was so sick. It was horrible. You know the one where he's like that? Oh, fuck. And Bells too. Fuck, Bells was incredible. That thing, I don't even know what that was. It was like the only thing I can relate it to is like a freaking windsurfer when they go so high, they have to land either nose first or tail first to break the fall.
It was just one of those ones where you're going so fast on line and you just kind of throw it into the flats and you're just like, okay, I hope I land this. And of course, as Kelly landed it, but I mean, it was pretty sick to watch, and especially under pressure like that. The one in New York was sick because it was like, he rotated and then kind of grabbed late in it. When you're watching it and he like did it, you're like, there's no way, and then he just like landed it and you're just like, what the fuck?
Kelly's won a Bells last year. It was pretty ridiculous just because of the wave. Bells just is not an air wave. Live there your whole life and you would never do an air like that, and you could be an aerial surfer and surf that wave every day and not do an air like that out there, you know? You know, he's 40 years old and you shouldn't even have shock absorbers in those ankles or knees, you know? He has them still, and far out, that landing was insane.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars.